Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Tonight, we continue Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by K.A. Applegate. A lovely, happy series. I don't like the plan, I blurted. Jake looked up at me in surprise. Tobias, you were in on the planning right from the start. Look, don't you guys realize how dangerous this could be? I realize, Marco said. I realize it plenty, but I thought you were the big gung-ho Yerk killer. Suddenly now you're afraid? I'm not afraid for me, I said. I'll be flying around safely while the four of you go up into that ship. Cassie nodded. It's hard standing by while someone else is risking their life, she said. I understand how you feel, but there have been times when you were the one taking the risks. Look, we don't have time to debate this, Jake said. We have a plan we've all agreed to. Let's get on with it before the Yerks show up. Jake gets peevish when someone questions things after everything has already been decided. Usually it's Marco getting on his nerves. We'll be okay, Rachel said confidently. Rachel took the fish in her hand. The fish went limp, as usual, while the acquiring was happening. Suddenly, I couldn't watch anymore. I just had a flash of memory, watching the four of them straining to get out of their wolf bodies. What if they were trapped in fish morph? The idea of being trapped was still not something any of them really understood. I mean, they knew it had happened to me, but people are funny. They never think something bad will happen to them. I knew it could happen. And to be trapped as a fish? It made me sick just thinking about it. The rest of your life in the body of a fish? Being trapped in a hawk spy seemed downright pleasant by comparison. I'm going to go upstairs and see if anyone's coming, I said. I caught a small breeze and flapped hard to clear the treetops. It was tough work gaining enough altitude to get a good view of the area. It was mostly dead air all around. I was glad for the workout. It took my mind off imagining what life would be like if my only friends in the world were trapped as fish in a mountain lake. I would have laughed if it weren't so serious. I mean, come on. How many kids have to worry about all their friends becoming fish? Life had definitely gotten strange since that night when we saw the Andalite landing and the construction site. I circled higher and higher till I could see the entire lake and most of the surrounding area. No park rangers. Yet, I wondered if Jake was right and maybe the Yerks would move on to another lake. Maybe they already had. Then there, way down below, on a branch. Oh, the hawk. The female I had freed from captivity. She was watching me. I could see her eyes following me across the sky. In part, I knew she was merely watching me for the simple reason that I was in her territory. Hawks are defensive about their territory. They don't want strangers coming and grabbing all the best prey. But I had the feeling that there was something more going on. She wanted me to join her. I don't know how I knew that, but I did. She wanted me to fly down to her. Some people think hawks mate for a season. Some people think they mate for life. And I don't really know which is true. One thing I knew for sure, I wasn't ready to settle down with anyone, especially not a hawk. And yet, there was this feeling in me, like I belonged with her. I looked away. I would be glad when this mission was over and I no longer had to come to her territory. She confused me. Suddenly, movement. I had let myself be distracted. Trucks, jeeps, they were rolling down the road. They were within a mile and moving fast. I looked frantically for my friends. There they were. I shrugged off the wind beneath my wings and dropped toward them. Here they come! I cried. Get to the cave! They ran for the cave. It was hard to crawl inside in their human bodies. The wolves' thick pelts had protected them against the scratches and tears of the bushes. Thwack, 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 thwack. Helicopters skimming above the trees. Too fast. My friends were still struggling to make it to the shelter of the cave. One of the helicopters was on a straight line to them. Oh, man, I muttered. I still had a lot of my speed from the dive. I flapped hard, powering up to maximum speed straight at the helicopter. Straight at it. I could see the pilot, a human controller. Beside him sat a Hork-Bajir. Straight at them. The chopper was doing 90. I was doing a little less. The distance between me and the chopper's windshield shortened very fast. They weren't going to pull up. And that's the chapter. Damn it. As always, when you do these things, sometimes when you practice, you do much better than the final take. Oh, God. And the female hawk appears yet again. She keeps on appearing throughout. I was going to say the episode. Throughout the book. And she is really a representation of the hawk side of Tobias. And that's why she confuses Tobias so. Because she's the hawk part of him calling out to him. I don't think it's really a coincidence that the female hawk appeared in the book where Tobias is going through an identity crisis. And this theory that I've just stated, I don't believe is canon, has been mentioned as canon. It's like as good as canon in my mind. Yeah, if you would like to talk about this chapter or other parts of the Animorphs series, just remember no major spoilers, and the spoilers are anything beyond this chapter. I would like someone to start getting into the Animorphs series by watching these dramatic readings. So, no major spoilers. Like, minor ones, okay, but no major ones. But if you do want to talk about major, I was about to say Star Wars, major Animorphs spoilers to me, if you're watching this on YouTube, link is in the description, and it's to my Tumblr ask box, and just contact me there and we'll start talking Animorphs. And if you like this dramatic reason, I'm combining like a whole sentence into like a few words. But anyways, if you did like this dramatic reading for some reason, and you're like, hey, I would like to check out this Animorphs number 3, The Encounter. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, there's a link in the description, and if you're watching this on my blog, there's an ad beneath the video. And both set of links will take you to where you can purchase your own copy of Animorphs number 3, To Treasure and to Love. And if you watch this dramatic reading and are like, hey, I would like this person to do this same dramatic reading on their channel of my ebook or fan fiction. And, you know, if you would like to commission me for Jash Reads, if you are watching this on the YouTubes, link is down below. And if you're watching this on my blog, link is in the description. Oh, fuck. I forgot the layouts for both things. Anyways, let's redo that. If you want to commission me, links in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, and link is up above the video if you are watching this on my blog. And you'll see prices, rules, you know. So, you know, please feel free to, you know, commission me. And please like and subscribe. I need attention. I blog because I need attention. I do not get the love I deserve when I'm, you know, out and about in the real world. Please. Okay, covered it all with minimal fuck-ups. So, real life update. Goddamn, the move-in date is so close to when I'm going to be leaving here. It's exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. It's like there's definitely going to be time period where I will not be able to chug out as much as I'm used to, just because the great second part of the whole packing process is the unpacking. I remember going to college and I wouldn't unpack immediately. I would just, you know, get the stuff I needed to, and yeah. I think one of my roommates actually might have commented on that, yeah. I mean, I eventually got all unpacked. Oh, God. It's like packing's... and the thing is, I still need to talk to Dad about getting getting transportation of my stuff to the new home. And I've been waiting because, again, I can only handle certain levels of stress, and Rev Resner has a lot more going on in his life than he actually tells me, because he's like, you'll stress too much. It's like, I do sort of stress. He does tell me some things, and yeah. The whole moving process that he's going through, I don't need to, you know, be stressing about everything about that. You know, I have anxiety. Like, when I hug someone, sometimes I'll worry for days later. I'll worry for days later about if I did that correctly. So, so, but I'm just thinking. It's a very strange place for me to be, so sorry I just sort of went away there for a second. And now we've come to the well wishes part. The well wishes. My bio is like in one part of this, and then my words are another. It's like getting that synced up there. But anyways, now we've come to the well wishes part. The well wishes part is when a bunch of I hopes and good luck and, you know, just good energy to people and, you know, things. So if you would like your own well wish to be included, say you, I don't know, like maybe you have a sick family member or something, or even just I hope my dog learns to stop shitting everywhere and starts to learn, you know, to shit outside. You know, even something as simple as that, you know. I'm not here to judge you, but if you do want to send in a well wish, comment down below and I will say it next episode. And I will. So I'll be saying the well wishes this time around because no one sent in any, so woot. And the well wishes aren't just we say the words, I drink a little bit of sake. And you can join in by drinking your favorite alcohol, liquor, whatever the fuck's lying around. And if you don't drink for whatever reason, you know, I'm drinking water. And there's, you know, milk, sodas, a bunch of other stuff. So, first, hope everyone's health is well. And I'm hoping for my own biopsy to, you know, reveal nothing. But then at the same time, it's like I'm having to have my dad clean the biopsy spot near my butt twice a day. And it's like I want it to be worth something, but, you know, good health over, you know, anything that the shit could actually be. But yeah. And no spoilers really for Westworld. I just, you know, I watched the latest episode earlier this night, and I just want to give a well wish out to Teddy. He deserves a nice vacation, you know, full of stress and everything else, you know, Teddy. So, well wishes to Teddy. Oh, good. Yeah. And I hope that my, you know, the packing and moving is as stress-free as possible. And that'll be it. I was about to say, and I'll see you next video. And it's like, wait, that's not what I'm doing here. So, cheers. Do. I'm like really making sure it's secure. And next episode will be more of Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by K.A. Applegate. And it will air tomorrow around 2 a.m. Like I said in the previous video, since I don't really have that much actually to do, and since now I've been putting my workload on the blog at bare minimum since I'm going to be about to move, and I don't want to be worrying about blog stuff when I have more important things to go on. So I've decided to do Jash reads episodes every night I can. And while I will still continue to read my Game of Thrones fanfic, the majority of Jash Reads episodes that will be coming out will be Animorphs related, as I need to get this whole series read in my lifetime. And so, again, the next Jash Reads episode will be of Animorphs number 3, The Encounter, and will air tomorrow around 2 a.m. And until tomorrow, goodbye.